Hi everyone, my name is Jacob. I'm going to be taking you through a warm-up today. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some marching. And we're going to start with some frontal raises. We're going to keep all of this nice and in controlled. You don't need to keep the marching and the frontal raises at the same pace. Just keep them at whatever pace you need to go. Just getting our blood pumping a little bit. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into bent over rows. So go get a nice bend in your hips and in your knees. You're going to pull straight up towards your chest. You're going to extend the elbows back and down. Go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1. Up, extend, back, down. You can use weights, make it a little harder. You can keep it just with the weight of your arms. Just keep it a nice little warm-up. Remember to breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to get into some bicep curls. So you can go ahead and grab some weights or just do it with no weight. Going to just squeeze at the top. Keep it nice and in control. Then you can flip over and do some reverse curls too. Whatever you're feeling today. Remember to keep your core engaged. Try not to move anything but those forearms. Keep your elbows in a still position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to start with some calf raises. And we're going to add a tricep stretch in there. You want to squeeze those calves at the top. You can find a book or something to stand on, a stair. And when you're stretching, you want to grab above or below the joint. Go ahead and switch arms for the stretch. Stretching to slight discomfort. We'll get those calves nice and warmed up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do some squats. So we're going to want your feet about shoulders width apart. We're going to sit back, not let your knees go in front of your toes. Nice deep squat, but don't go past 90 degrees. If you need to ease it up a little bit, you can go to a nice 45-degree squat. Great work, everybody. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're really going to get those hamstrings warmed up. We're going to do some reverse leg kicks. Really focus on pulling that heel up to the glutes. This one you can go at your own speed. You can make it harder by going a little faster. Keep it going, everybody. Doing great. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to get into some reverse lunges. You're going to start again with your feet about shoulders width apart. You're going to step back and drop that knee down. You don't need to go all the way to the floor. Just get as much depth as you can, as much as you feel comfortable. Everyone's looking great. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to start with a shoulder stretch. We're going to pull that across above or below the joint. And we're going to add in some adductions and adductions. Just taking it away from the body and pulling it across the body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake those arms out. And switch sides. Then abduct and adduct. This is a great balance exercise too. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we are going to get next to the wall. We're going to open up that chest, grab onto a wall, a door frame, anything you got by, and open up that chest while we do a quad stretch. So you can use the wall for balance while we also stretch out that chest. And remember to pull that knee back, not up. Really avoid injury there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Open that chest up on the wall. Grab that ankle. Remember not to stretch past the point of discomfort. That's when you can cause injury. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everybody. Now we are going to go into a hip flexor stretch. Let's go ahead and drop down to one knee. Get that other leg at a nice right angle out there and push those hips forward. Keep a nice, good posture. Lean back a little bit. While we do this, we're going to do a bicep stretch. You want to pull those fingers back towards the top of your forearm. You should feel it all up your forearm and across your elbow. Remember to keep that posture nice and good for the hip flexor stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Push those hips forward real nice. Get that stretch right across that elbow there. If you're feeling pain, loosen it up. You don't want to push it too far. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to get into some bird dogs. You're going to go into a table position on your hands and knees. You're going to extend your left arm and your right leg back and hold for about a second. We're going to alternate every time. So you'll go ahead and begin. Work on elongating that spine and remember to breathe. It's a great balance exercise. You should feel it all down your back and your erector spinae. Really focus on keeping yourself stable here and in control. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into downward dog. So you're going to go ahead and go up. Let those heels hang to the ground. Let your head hang between your shoulders. Should be a great hamstring stretch. And you let those calves sink down to the ground, and you can do a nice calf stretch throughout it. Great work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into upward dog now. So let those hips hang to the floor. Really elongate your stomach and look up to the sky. Take deep breaths in this stretch. It's a great stretch for your back and your abs. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into a child's pose. So go ahead and bring those knees underneath you. Sit back on those heels and stretch those fingers out in front of you. Feel the stretch all down your back. Remember to breathe. This is a great point to kind of catch your breath and take a break. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone go ahead and take a break, shake it out, get a sip of water, and we'll start it right up again. Alrighty, now we're going to go into some push-ups. So back down into that position on the floor. If you're struggling, you can go from your knees. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Try to keep that back nice and straight. Keep those abs engaged. And remember to breathe. Your hands should start about shoulders width apart, and you can adjust it what feels best from there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and sit down. We're going to go into a butterfly stretch. So pull those heels nice and close in towards your pelvis. Let those knees go down towards the floor. You can put some pressure on your legs to get a better stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go into a hamstring stretch now. Let's go ahead and reach down for your toes. Let that head hang down towards your knee. Remember to breathe. You definitely don't want to stretch too far, but you want to try to keep that knee straight. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Same thing, let that head hang down. Try to keep your knees straight, but don't go past discomfort. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into a twisting back stretch. So go ahead and take your right leg and put it over your left. Take your elbow and place it on your knees. Get some more torque on that back. You should feel it through your transverse abdominals and all through your back there. A little bit in your glutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Same thing, put that elbow on that knee. Get some torque on the back going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. So you're going to go ahead and take that ankle and place it over your other knee. Lay back. And you can pull that knee towards your chest. This will be a great stretch for your glutes. You can grab on underneath your knee or above your knee, depending on how far you want to stretch it.